Hi, I have a movie review for City Slickers. I had never seen it before, and I did not expect it to be as real as it was. I thought it was gonna be like slapstick and like really dumb and mature humor and like all of that kind of stuff, and it was so deep. It was emotional. It was sad. It was just like touched every single emotion, and I really did not expect that. It has Billy Crystal, of course, and Bruno Kirby, rest in peace, and then Daniel Stern and Jack Palance. I'm pretty sure I know how to say this. I'm sorry. Palance, Palance. I have no idea. Palance. I don't know. Um, Daniel Stern, though, he was a Home Alone. He played Marv. I saw his name on here, and I got so happy because I love Daniel Stern. I think he's great. He hasn't done a lot of great movies, recently. He doesn't really have the best film career at the moment, but I love Daniel Stern so much, and I see him in anything. I'm like, oh yay, because I think he's great, and because I also love Home Alone, so I love to see him because I love Marv. So yeah, this movie, like I said, it gave me so much more than I was thinking it was going to, and I was not prepared for it. There's a scene where Daniel Stern like snaps, and that was such a powerful scene, and it was like on the edge of your seat, like you feel what Bruno and Billy are feeling in that scene, like watching him like fall apart. You are with them in that scene, or I was, and they're both like on the edge, not on the edge of the seat, but like worried about what Daniel Stern is going to do, and you're worried too. I mean, I was at least very, very concerned during that part. There's a Billy's character helped deliver a calf, and the mom dies, and so he's like he's very protective of this baby calf, and it's so cute. I named him Norman, and these guys get drunk, and they're gonna like it was so disturbing. They put the gun in the calf's mouth, and luckily nothing came of it because Billy like saved his like calf's life. But oh, that scene, no. And then the scene where they're crossing the river, and like Norman almost gets lost and he saves his life, and I loved Norman, the calf. Because I'm an animal person first and foremost, so I'm more concerned about animals most of the time in movies than I'm about the actual person. So that is like in harm's way. Um, so yeah, I was happy that Norman survived the movie. So yes, but it's so much more than I was expecting it to be, and I studied Slickers too, and Billy I have a very strong love hate relationship with because I think he's really talented and everything, but he hurt his best friend, Bruno Kirby. Him, he was his best friend. He was like, they were really close. He also when he met Sally and other movies and such, they were a team, and he was good. And Bruno was going to be in the second movie. He was not in the second movie, but he was supposed to be there. And the reason he wasn't there is because Billy wrote the script. I think he had some, he had a lot to do with that movie. So, but he wrote the script, and Bruno came to Billy and was like not complaining. He was just talking to him like a friend, not as a director, writer, whatever he was. And he was just like, I'm concerned about the script, and like he didn't think it sounded like his character that he had played in the first one, and he was like, this doesn't sound like something my character would say or what he would do. And so Billy told him, okay, then you can leave if you don't want to do this. So he fired Bruno pretty much. And and that just doesn't sit right with me. Like, I've heard the story, Bruno told it, other people have told it, and I just don't think it's right. I don't think that was a good thing to do. Like, he could have just listened to him. But the second movie failed miserably. It was a major flop. So I guess Bruno lucked out in that regard. But I still think it's awful that he kind of just threw that friendship away. And the reason like City Slickers 2 didn't do as well is because he missed Bruno. So, yeah. Um, but they never really talked again after that. And I think that is really sad because, like I said, they had been friends for a long, long, long time. And then after all of that, Bruno just didn't talk to him again. It's just so sad. And then Bruno got leukemia and he died. And sort of, I know, Billy did not release a statement about it. I don't even know if he went to his funeral at all. Um, and I don't know. I just think that Bruno said he lost his best friend to Hollywood, and I think so. I think he did. And so I kind of have this thing about Billy Crystal where I'm like, it kind of, I don't know, kind of doesn't sit right with me. But I like his movies, but then as him as a person, I'm not a huge, biggest fan of, but, because of that. And, I don't think that anyone should cheat anyone like he cheated, especially all the years they were friends, and the fact that he was like, okay, well, doesn't matter anymore. But yeah. But anyway, that City Slickers was great, and I give it 2 thumbs up, and that is all. Goodbye.